Reason why you're filming the police station?
Yeah, there is a reason, yeah.
What is the reason?
Can you please identify yourself first?
Sorry?
Can you please identify yourself first?
I'm Sergeant Mark Coates.
Sergeant Mark. And shoulder number?
Shoulder number's there.
5377. Okay. Yeah, I'm independent journalist. I'm gathering footage for a story.
You're an independent journalist?
Yes.
Have you got a press pass?
I'm independent. So.
Okay, you don't work for anyone then?
So do you know what independent is?
Are you working for a particular company?
No, I'm independent. I work for myself.
So what is the purpose of filming today?
Just gathering some footage for a story, sir.
What's the story?
I cannot tell. I'm still working on it, so I cannot say.
But what is the reason that you're filming? Because this is a secure police building.
Yeah.
We also have to ask questions why people are filming.
Yeah, and I told you.
You said it's for a story, but you haven't told what the story's about.
I don't have to tell about the stories, but I'm still working on it, right? So it's not finished. If it's finished, when I publish it, you'll see what the story is. But I'm still working on it, so I don't want to compromise my story.
But you're not going to compromise the story, because I'm not. From my point of view, I just need to be happy you're here for the right reasons. Yeah. Because police officers and police buildings are potential targets.
The encounter begins outside a police station, where a man filming is immediately questioned by an officer. When asked for his reason, he calmly explains that he is an independent journalist gathering footage for a story. The officer, identifying himself as Sergeant Mark Coates, presses for more details, including the exact nature of the story. However, the journalist refuses to disclose specifics, explaining that the project is still in progress. This initial exchange sets the tone. A clear tension between a citizen exercising press freedom and an officer demanding justification.
So I have to be happy, the reason why you're here.
So how can I make you happy?
By telling me what the idea is your story is about.
I cannot tell you about the story. I'm just gathering some footage, so I'm an independent journalist, and that's it really.
But you've got a story in mind.
Yeah, I do have a story in mind, yeah.
So I need to know what that story is about. Is it to do with what the security like around the police building, what the coming and goings?
I cannot tell.
Because the route we're going to go down is you're going to be stopped and searched under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act. Whereby we will seize your phone, we look at your phone and say, look at what...
It's going to seize my phone?
We can seize your phone if we feel we have to.
What grounds, sir?
Under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act.
But what grounds?
Just telling you, let me explain.
Okay.
Under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act, you can be stopped and detained and searched. And part of that search, we can look at your phone and we can see what photographs you've got.
Yeah, but
don't turn your phone off.
No, I'm not turning my phone off.
Turn your phone off, we will see.
No, I'm not turning my phone off.
Right, so that's the route we can go down. I'm not saying we will go down that route. But at the moment, I'm not satisfied. The reason why you're filming here, you've told me it's for a story.
Yeah, I'm an independent journalist.
Yeah, tell me that.
Yeah.
But you can't tell me what the story's about.
Well,
do not turn your phone off.
No, I'm not turning it off. I don't want.
I'm going to seize your phone now. Do not turn your phone off.
No, I'm not turning it off. I don't want. No.
I'm going to seize your phone now.
I'm not turning.
Hold that, Joe. I'm going to seize your phone at the moment under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act because you seem to be trying to turn it off.
No. Just because I couldn't hold it. Please keep recording.
As the conversation continues, the officer expresses concern about security, emphasizing that police stations are sensitive locations and potential targets. He insists on understanding the purpose behind the filming, suggesting that simply claiming to be a journalist is not enough. The journalist remains composed, repeating that he is working independently and is not obligated to reveal his story. Despite this, the officer begins to introduce the possibility of escalation, referencing counter-terrorism powers that could be used if he remains unsatisfied with the explanation provided.
So, have I committed a crime?
Well, that's right. We'll go down the route then. You're now detained under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act. You're going to be stopped and searched. Part of that, I need your details so I can check to see who you are, and we have the power.
But you're abusing. Okay. So if I don't give you my name, are you going to arrest me?
I'm not saying I'm going to arrest you. I'm saying you'll be detained. I've asked you the reason why you're filming.
Yeah.
You've told me for a story.
Yeah. I'm independent journalist.
Which is fine. I understand that. But you can't tell me the story. So
I cannot tell you the story, right? Because I'm working on it. It's not finished yet, sir.
But you must have the concept.
Yeah, I'm just walking around and film in the city of London.
You're filming a police station.
Yeah, why not? I'm staying on a public, right? This is a public payment.
Yeah.
So you took my phone, right?
I took your phone because I think you were trying to.
No, I don't want to. I just want to be filmed because I want to make sure what I'm doing is right. I'm not hiding. I want to keep filming. I don't want to stop filming. Please film me. Can I have? So you seize my phone, and I'm not happy with seizing my phone.
We haven't seized it. We've taken it off you.
Well, but it's not in me. It's not in me. No, I don't want to turn it off. I want to continue filming. Can I have my phone and continue filming, sir?
At the moment, you're detained under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act. Part of that is we are going to examine your phone for photographs you've been taken today, and power to do that. It's under Section 43. And also, I need to do some name checks on you, so I need some of your ID.
The situation shifts dramatically when the officer mentions Section 43 of the Terrorism Act, stating that the journalist could be detained and searched. The journalist immediately asks for the grounds behind such action, highlighting the importance of reasonable suspicion. Instead of providing clear justification, the officer focuses on authority, explaining the powers available rather than the reasons for using them. Tension rises as the officer warns that he may seize the phone, while the journalist insists on continuing to record the interaction for accountability.
Okay. So if I don't give you my name, are you going to arrest me?
Not particularly, but we will make some more inquiries. The quicker we get your ID, the quicker we can check.
So if it is a lawful order, I give him a lawful order to give my identity.
Under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act, you are detained. As part of that, we have the power to look at your phone and also do some checks on you and to search you.
Okay, but so is it a lawful order?
It's an order. It's a power.
I give him a lawful order. So if you give me a lawful order to give you my name and date of birth, I'm gonna give it, but under the threat of arrest. If you don't give me
a threat of arrest.
So if it's not under the threat of arrest, I don't want to give it.
Under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act, we need to do some checks on you. Right. Shall I explain why you've been detained then?
Explain, what are the grounds?
Because you are seen outside the police station filming. As we've passed you, you're holding your phone like this, so we can photograph yourself, but clearly filming the gate. Part of that gate is a security pad, so I don't know whether you're filming to see if officers are pressing that to get access to the building. This is a police building. You gave a reason, you're an independent journalist and you're making a story. But you can't tell me the context of that story, you can't tell me why you're here.
I told you.
You haven't.
I told you, sir.
Moments later, the officer proceeds to detain the journalist under Section 43, claiming legal authority to search him and inspect his phone. The journalist questions whether he has committed any crime, but receives no direct answer. Instead, the officer reiterates his need to verify identity and examine footage. The journalist calmly asserts his rights, stating he is on public property and has done nothing wrong. This phase highlights the growing imbalance. Where legal power is applied without clearly articulated, individualized suspicion.
One question, if you don't want to answer, you don't have to. Have you got anything on you that can harm me or harm
I don't answer any questions.
I'm Sergeant Mark Coates, warrant numbers 218.
Sergeant Mark Coates.
218186, attached to Southwark Police Station. You are
218186.
You are detained under Section 43.
I don't agree. I don't agree with any search procedure. I'm gonna file a civil claim against you because you're violating my rights. I'm staying on public property, peacefully exercising my rights to film in public. I've done nothing wrong.
I haven't seen you done anything.
What grounds do you have to believe I'm a terrorist?
I didn't say you were a terrorist.
So why are you using Section 43 of Terrorism Act if I'm not a terrorist?
Nice and calm. Because you are filming outside a police station.
But you said I'm not a terrorist, sir.
I didn't say you were a terrorist. I said you're detained under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act.
So do you think I'm a terrorist?
I didn't say you were.
Why using Section 43? You have to have reasonable grounds to believe I'm a terrorist.
Because you're seen outside the police station filming a keypad and officers going in and out.
But that's not real ground.
But in this current role, obviously, a lot of police officers are targeted by people who wish to do us harm.
You don't have reasonable grounds, sir.
The interaction becomes more intense as the officer proceeds with the search, including the journalist's belongings. The journalist openly objects, stating he does not consent and believes the search is unlawful. He questions why anti-terror legislation is being used when the officer admits he does not consider him a terrorist. The officer responds by citing general threats to police safety rather than specific evidence. This moment exposes the gap between legal thresholds and practical enforcement on the ground.
You're violating my rights with this search. I don't agree on that. I'm going to file a lawsuit against you. This is absolutely illegal what you're doing. I do not agree on searching my back.
You may not agree on it, sir, but I've tried to explain on a number of occasions.
I don't agree on that. This is unlawful search of my back. Unlawful. Sorry, what are you expecting to find, sir? You have to tell me what you're expecting to find from my back under Section 43 of Terrorism Act. What are you expecting to find, sir?
There may be evidence that you are using...
Like what?
If you're not going to keep talking over me, I'm not going to be able to explain to you.
Okay, you have to tell me before starting the search, actually. Can you tell me what you're expecting to find in my back and in myself?
I'll explain to you, you've been detained under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act because we have the power to search your phone and your bag and you for any article...
But you have to tell me. You have to tell me.
You don't want to talk or you don't want to talk?
I just want to understand
any articles that you may use in the event of planning a terrorist attack.
Like what?
Any article. A camera, a weapon, anything.
In the final moments, the search continues despite ongoing objections. Officers claim they are looking for any items that could be used in a potential attack, but struggle to clearly define what they expect to find. The journalist maintains his stance, stating he will file a legal complaint and has already contacted a solicitor. As badge numbers are recorded and the interaction concludes, no arrest is made. The encounter ends as a powerful example of how knowledge, persistence, and calm questioning can challenge authority and highlight potential overreach.
People think I'm terrorist now.
No one thinks that, sir.
Yeah, sure. I'm here, you're searching my back like I've done something wrong. Crazy. Can I also have the water, please?
If you don't mind, you'll have that when we're finished with the search, okay?
Okay.
I don't know what's in there.
Oh, okay.
Just for safety, for everyone's safety.
Okay. We have a thorough search by the sergeant. Sorry, who are you, sir?
PC O'Neill.
PC O'Neill. Okay. And your shoulder number, please?
5459.
In the final moments, the search continues despite ongoing objections. Officers claim they are looking for any items that could be used in a potential attack, but struggle to clearly define what they expect to find. The journalist maintains his stance, stating he will file a legal complaint and has already contacted a solicitor. As badge numbers are recorded and the interaction concludes, no arrest is made. The encounter ends as a powerful example of how knowledge, persistence, and calm questioning can challenge authority and highlight potential overreach.